Okay, so we did things for a dragon, and now we're going to go back to the dragon's lair and see what kind of stuff is in there. Yes, that's what we do. Because the dragon's not there anymore. The dragon's out roaming the world, doing what dragons do, in a humanoid form. I don't know if it's going to work for him. Anyway, Cadmuel.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
You're a foreign colony. Need more people. Holy crap. So 10 to choose from? That's crazy. Anyway, level 14. 6 hours to get down there. So it turns out, dragon been eating that statue for who knows how long. Sucking up the Adra, all the souls and stuff. To do what dragons do with that. I don't understand why you do that. Still missing one companion. Oh, I'm not worried about that anymore. I have too many companions as it is. Ten companions to fill 5 slots is too many companions. If there's 11, that's just one too many.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Okay, so there should be kobolds down here, right? Maybe? This is where the dragon was. Look, it's a big foot. How come the dragon didn't eat the toes first? Did I get outsmarted here? So the kobolds aren't here anymore. See treasure, though. Unique scepter. Let's see. That. Crossbow two-handed. You. Light armor. Retaliation, sneak attack bonus. So that might be a gimpy thing. Arm.
You did it wrong.
I didn't.
This is how you do it. Warg. Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say. Jag.
Bare your armor to the shoulder, and you still haven't reached the bottom of the pile. Why can't we carry all this stuff out with us? Secret stuff? Oh. Okay, so Gimpy. This light armor. Stealth, move speed, exceptional for damage reduction and stuff. But this one's slightly better, it looks like. Recovery speed is a little bit better. Retaliation. Characters hitting self. 6 to 10 piercing damage. So they take damage when they hit us, right? Damage. More damage to flank targets. Stuff. So I would say this is better. This one's better. Give them the extra damage. Enchant it. You can still enchant it with stuff. And more dexterity. 2 dexterity. Or 2 might. Action speed and reflex. Might, of course, is damage and fortitude. Oh, might isn't up as much as I thought it would be. Should probably give him more might. You wearing? I don't think stealth's going to help him, so. Yeah, the monk could give to the monk, maybe, but monk's not with us right now. Okay, what else do we got? Oh, the grimoire. Nothing new? Well, that sucks. Oh, wait a minute. What's showing her fit? Oh, there we go. So still nothing new. It's already got all that stuff. That sucks. He's a scepter he picked up. So, Grazeless converted to hits, crits can inflict prone. Get there. So it's a little better, technically. Oh. Crits can inflict prone. This one stun on crits, but inflicts disorient in 5 seconds on it. How is this one worth less than this one? Because it's like grazes become hits, I think. Prone's a bigger deal. Yeah, let's use that one for them. Okay. Is that it? Oh, the crossbow. So the crossbow compared to the gun. Very slow. Oh, this actually does more damage. Slower, fast. It's got a better range. Bypasses damage reduction though. It converted to crits. This is better than the gun, except for the damage reduction or bypass, but still. It's got better accuracy. Looks like we use that. Too bad you can't dual wield pistols and wands like you can in Avowed. At least, can you dual wield pistols in Avowed? I don't know, but I know you can do the wands. Oh, this shield. We just picked up another small one, didn't we? Little savior. Oh, you don't do a compare? There we go. So, supper plate or little savior? Little savior's worth a little bit more. This one does the retaliation. Plus 50% damage or defense while stunned. Friendly aura. Plus 5 to all defenses. It's a lot of shield deflection. I think we're going to use you. Right, these are all two-handed, so you can't use them with shields. Boo. Why did they do that? What's wrong with the waving a wand around and still have a shield in your hand? How come he can use a wand and still have a book in his hand? Have to be picky. Anyway. So, dragon stuff looted. Didn't even have to kill the dragon. Payday again. Actually, what's up here? We didn't come through that way, did we? And there's nothing down here anyway. Kind of hoping there's going to be a fast way out of here. Okay, let's go see what the situation is with that army that's supposed to be attacking us someday.
I must say, I'm impressed.
Me too. I don't know why, but I'm impressed. Okay, see how our army is doing, I guess. Marshall. Don't ignore his threat. Gross Gimpy. Don't ignore his threat. Okay. How much time do I have? Enough. It's rumored Barbaros will suffer a series of unfortunate and completely unforeseeable setbacks before his army is complete. Still, I'd not tarry long. Talk about my army. I'm getting my troops. Blah. Okay, that's Carlings. I received messages from the dozens. Right, they're sending us some guns. Believe it or not, but your friends of the Flames of the Whisper. That's the ogres, right? Special allies, just them. The ogres. That's it? What do you have to say?
You've done it! I felt the change from here. It's as if there was a noise, a voice, underlying every sound in the keep, and I had simply ceased to notice. The silence now seems almost strange. You have done what the Earls, their descendants, and hosts of explorers could not. There is nobody left to challenge your claim. You are well and truly master of Cadnua. We have known that from the beginning, of course. But now, all the world will know and share my pride in your accomplishments.
State of the keep. Oh, look, prestige and security. Word of Cadnua is spreading far and wide. I expect we'll receive visitors from every corner of the world soon. It's, I can't tell you how wonderful it is seeing this place restored to its original grandeur. Thank you, my lord. This keep only reflects what you have done for us. A monument, if you will. I've kept you too long, haven't I? I'll give you my report. Already doing that, so... You're fine. Look at all the guests. Okay. Who are you? I forget. Something you want? I don't know. Why are you standing here? Okay, we're done for now. So I want to do that fight. Might be a little bit easier now. Let's take a look at it and see how bad it could be. It's time. Excellent. Morale is high and the troops are eager to follow you to glory. Are you certain you wish to march? Yes. As you command, I'll march the army to Yenwood Field. Will you be accompanying us? Yes. As you crest the small hill overlooking Yenwood Field, Lord Gathman's army is a flurry of activity scurrying to and fro. Even from this distance, you can hear the drums of war beating their steady cadence designed to intimidate their foes who, while organizing the rank and file into battle formations, Marshal Forwin approaches. You arrive just in time. Lord Gathman's forces are beginning to move, and an attack is imminent. Any idea what he's planning? Marshal Forwin strokes his chin. His ultimate objective is to face you in battle and be seen defeating you. I doubt he is foolish enough to challenge you to single combat, of course. Inspect. Local militia constitutes the majority of the army, but veteran soldiers have organized the ranks and walk amongst the young, unseasoned warriors offering advice or the occasional joke. They cheer, striking sword to shield as you pass in thunderous approval of their lord. Some marksmen from the dozens make final preparations for the upcoming battle. They collectively sing a bawdy tavern song as a meticulously clean arquebus is nearly as tall as a man. You pass a group of crag ogres working themselves into a frenzy. They carve jagged wounds across each other's chests and back, their war cries echoing throughout the camp. Your troops give them a wide berth. Sound the horn. Let's go. Marshal 4-1 begins barking orders, and your troops quickly form up. Gathman's army follows suit as Adiran war drums echo across the field. Within a few moments, the marshal raises a brass horn in the visage of a mighty boar to his lips. He looks at you expectantly. Cat Noah, send the blah 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 to Barath. Tonight the ravens will feast on our enemies while we drink. And blah blah blah. Raise your weapon above your head and scream at the top of your lungs. Passionate. Soul Slicer, welcome back. Happy Monday. Just in time for the little test fight. See if we can do this. Your troops bellow across the field, pounding weapon to shield as the marshal's horn sounds. Dozens of bowstrings twang in unison behind you as your archers unleash a hail of arrows at Gathman's army. The missiles hiss through the air with deadly accuracy, felling scores of enemies. In a bold move, Gathman points his sword towards your position, giving an unheard order. His infantry, shields rage, charge the field. Your infantry charges headlong into the enemy infantry in the center of the field. Often the sound of metal on metal is nearly deafening as the two forces collide. The fighting is fierce and the screams of the dying numerous. Led by veteran warriors rally to your cause, the troops fight valiantly and appear to be holding their ground. The battle thus far appears to be a stalemate. Then a group of Adiran battle mages emerge from behind the enemy lines. They begin weaving their hands in unison with practiced precision. Suddenly, waves of arcane fire erupt from your troops. The acrid smell of smoke and burning flesh is nearly overwhelming. From the left flank, a unit of Ratatouille fish faces, right? Ratatouille? I think that's a fish face. Berserkers, clad in plate armor and wielding great swords, begin to collapse left side of the line. You're on a stick with the dead as they press their advantage. Meanwhile, Bleakwalker paladins dressed in dark armor and carrying sword and shield strike back and forth behind Gathman's lines, rallying his warriors and exhorting them to fight harder. As the battle rages, Marshal 4-1 looks to you for orders. Take out the Berserkers. We need to deal with those battle mages. Bleakwalkers must die. Study the battlefield. Troops fight bravely in your lines. Blah gives an army slowly pushing you back, and casualties are mounting. Defeat is likely. Deal with the battle mages. What's your plan? Kill them with the guns. Arquebuses quickly form a line and unleash a salvo of gunfire into the battle mage ranks. Bullets tear through their magical defenses, and the wizards fall by the score. Fearing the gunfire, the unit breaks and retreats from the battlefield. Belongs to your orders. Battlefield. Bravely, blah, blah, blah. Defeat is likely still. The Berserkers with the ogres or the Bleakwalkers with the ogres? Bleakwalkers with the ogres. So how do you plan on doing that? Charge for our ogre allies. The Crag ogres charge the Gathman lines in a blood frenzy. Using their size, the ogres leap over the enemy line, ignoring grievous wounds. While many fall, nearly a dozen reach the Bleakwalker ranks. Now preoccupied with the ogres, the Bleakwalkers can no longer support this center of the line. Within moments, your own forces surge forward as the Gathman line begins to falter. As the battle rages, Martha looks to your orders. Take out the Berserkers. What about we have no more allies available? Charge? Victory is within our grasp. Charge. As the remainder of your forces charge, a horn sounds in the distance. A new contingent of warriors crests a nearby hill. As Gathman's reinforcements charge headlong into the fray, his other troops cheer triumphantly. Shouts of joy soon turn to roars of dismay as the new arrivals begin attacking Gathman's infantry. You make out the figure of Captain Emmering, leading the charge in their dark armor. She kills one of Gathman's men with a well-aimed pistol shot before running another through with a gleaming rapier. She fells one foe after another, pausing briefly at one point to salute you with her sword from across the battlefield. So that was somebody we spoke to earlier that we convinced to maybe join us, depending on how it was going. As battle rages, your forces are clearly winning the day. Gathman's army begins to collapse. Gimpy Lord Gathman strides through the carnage, his elite guard accompanying him. I'll not have you take this victory from me. It's time you put you down like the dog you are. Here I am, let's finish this. Disarm your weapon, point your weapon at Gathman, then make a throat-slicing gesture. Here I am, let's finish this. That's them, this is us. That.
Aye?
Protect yourself. Build up some focus, I guess.
Lead the way.
Hey there.
You're just gonna sit back and shoot stuff for a little bit.
I'm ready.
So are you.
Tell me.
You don't have a ranged weapon. Crazy barbarian.
Yes?
Gain reflection. I should probably put that on himself. Just in case. You crush some of them with that.
What?
You can dazzle them a little bit, maybe.
Hey there.
I'm ready. Tell me.
Dun, dun, dun. Chain lightning? Fireballs? Fireballs. Who am I kidding? Some friendlies in there, but maybe we shouldn't do that until we know they're not friendlies. Chain lightning.
What?
Friendly stuff. Cleansing flames. Grants allies in the glory of the priest god and giving all allies in the area effect with bonuses of perception, intellect, and resolve. Use god, restoring endurance, reducing duration, negative stuff. Powerful zeal within allies that manifest an aura that shocks the any enemies near them. Hold off on that one. Pillar of Holy Fire, though. Get over there, kill that thing. Get there. Who's she over there? Smash this guy. She get over. Oh look, I have actually ogre here. Where's that? Let's help our friends not get beat up so much.
Yes?
We need a big spell back there if we could. As the enemies to be in the vicinity to take pierce damage, bypass and their damage reduction. Oh, sorry, that's a local one. Never mind, don't do that. Yeah, the cloud. And polish them off with the fireball, maybe. Wait a minute, who is this back here? What's she doing all the way here?
Lead the way.
Go attack this person.
Thank you.
You'd be fine. Where's the stupid paladin? Oh, she's still doing ranged. Oops. Forgot we did that. So it wasn't stupid paladin, it was goofy gimpy. Okay, any friendlies need to be healed? Let's do that.
How may I help?
That one. Kill a major 3.
I'm here.
Aye?
Or chain lightning.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Lost.
Listen, crazy barbarian. Kill these guys first. Seriously, stay here. Oh, that one's dead. Ta-da.
Tag engaged.
Oh. Lord Gathman lies dead before you, his army scattered. Blooded and exhausted, your remaining troops look to you, swords raised high in victory, chanting your name. Gimpy, gimpy, gimpy. Experience. Holding the hem of his robe as he steps over several bodies, Chancellor Warren approaches you. Although his face is pale, he looks as if he will be sick at any moment. He forces a smile. Lord Gimpy, while I'm grateful this dispute is finally over, it is regrettable so many lives were lost in the process. Gathman should have just been reasonable from the start. He gags involuntarily as a silk robe brushes against his severed head. In any event, as the legal arbiter of Earl Badamar, I'm here to inform you that you've been declared a Thane of the Durwood. And Cannu has been recognized as your domain. It shall forever be thus, and will pass down to any descendants you may have in the future. Of course, now that your claim has been upheld, you are expected to forward a small portion of any taxes you collect to your rightful lord, Earl Badamar. Sounds reasonable. Tell him that I'm grateful for his assistance. I'll make sure his taxes are collected with regularity. Not diplomatic. Excellent. I'll inform Earl Badamar that everything is in order. It appears my work is done. Feel free to visit the palace if he steps in a pile of entrails with a wet squish as he turns to leave. On second thought, I'll come and visit you. Yes, perhaps in a year or 3. Marshal, Forwin. Gimpy, it's been an honor to serve you. I'll be making my way back to Garen's Grasp. The Earl has some urgent business for me there, unfortunately. Should you ever find yourself that far north, feel free to call on me. I'd love to trade war stories with you over a cup or two. He grasps her hand briefly in a firm grip, then turns on his heel. To collect the stuff now? Hey, my little piglet survived. Probably the hero of the fight. Look at all the stuff we get to go through. Well, it's all junk for the most part, isn't it? At least in this part it is. Yeah. Maybe not all junk. More gaunts of Ogremite. Gap and Family Signet. Grants Lord's authority, 1 per stronghold turn. Plus 10% ability area effect. That's what's it supposed to do. Speed is instant. Plus 5 might, plus 5 resolve. Immunity to charm. Just dominated for 30 seconds. That's not a bad little ring. Protection. Looks like the Ogremite stuff. That. Stuff. Battle Mage Grimoire. More than likely not better than what he already has, but you never know. One, nothing special.
Sure.
Okay, Mr. Wizard. Ah, new stuff. Call to Slumber, sleep spell. Innovating Terror, so another fear spell. And Blast of Frost, so this is basically Cone of Cold type stuff. Compelled to Die, welcome back. Any of you guys play Expedition 33? Is it worth the buy? I haven't tried it out yet. I don't have it yet, so it's not on my list of things to do at the moment. So no, I have not. I have no opinions on it really. Hasn't played it. So level 6 stuff. Level 5. So. A big sleep spell. With a Cone of Cold. Yeah, sure. Keep an eye on spell books. There are unique spells you can only find in spell books. I always pick up every spell book I can. Okay, looks like we're done here.
Sure.
Oh, now do we go? And that was the longest time feature like D&D. Would you get access to everything every level? Yeah, I've noticed that some spells are only showing. Well, no, I don't. I don't know if. I don't think I. Like I said, I've been picking up every grimoire I see and seeing whether he knows the spells or not. So he's got a pretty big selection. Anyway, so what are we doing next? Quests. Time and Tide. That's the sealed door which barred passage into the lower regions of the endless paths. God, Earl believes that this is the site of the work. It's a grim place where all the kind of run it seems pleased to be here. It may be the best that we find Gummer's remains are his work with haste. or his work with haste. Um, I don't know how I missed this stuff. Because this is all in the endless paths too underneath, right? We've been everywhere. How did we miss that? Oh, probably because he's not with us. That's why. That's our bard. Still haven't found the forest here. We found the arch underfoot at Elsmore, and I saw another vision. This time, Parsok was standing in a forest surrounded by blackened trees and crumbling ruins. He was with a group of Lantfathan hunters. Stuff. Siege. Oh, the conflict up there. We might be a good level for that now. Or you can just go back to the White March and do that stuff up there. Yeah, let's do that. That's what that is. Do I want to do this? It'll take you 18 hours. Do the White March. We've been working on that. Into Russet Wood. I think this is where we were. Yeah, this is where we were when he backed off the other day, because the fights were getting stupid.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Oh, you two leveled up. Okay, welcome to level 12 Paladin. Defensive. Increases the character to reflect defense by 20. Fortitude. Will. The Fortress. Charming, terrified, frightened, or dominated. Unstoppable. Mental Fortress. Can't be charmed, terrified, frightened, dominated, confused attacks. Sure. Not if that's a good selection or not, but... Barbarian. Wish I had a skill tree. Paladins become crazy at level 13. Why? Where you can view the later abilities. Oh, yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Be able to see what stuff is going towards. Do I want to do weapon focus? It's only +6 to accuracy. Savage attack. Instant. Take a penalty to accuracy, but do more damage. That's the poison stuff. Marksman, gunner, dangerous implement. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. You get an ability called Sacred Immolation, which is a gigantic fire AoE ability you can cast every encounter. And it does like 30 to 40 fire damage every few seconds to enemies while healing allies hit by and doing slight damage to the paladin. Sounds fun. It's a passive after cast, so they can attack and use other abilities, of course, because why not? Oh, you want to do extra damage from stuff? I don't know. Electricity stuff.
Hey bag of water, it is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Okay, so we can take a break. You get up, stretch my legs, go check on Rocket, see what he's up to, and be back in a few minutes to continue on through here. So, thank you very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.